Hi, and welcome to Healing Tools for Life. Today's topic is about creating boundaries. That is something that's quite difficult to do at some points in our lives. You know, we're always wanting to help others, and we tend to forget that we need some of our own help and guidance once in a while. So, in that span of thought, are you always saying yes and then getting frustrated and upset because you said yes? Are you having difficulty saying no? And chances are we all do this. We've all been doing this, and it's just human nature. It's in our hearts that we want to be helpful, and we don't want to hurt people's feelings. We want to be able to empower and be of service to others, and just to really help the community and our groups that we're involved with, our friends, our family. But sometimes it takes a toll on us, especially when we are having difficulty getting our own lives in order because of that. So what happens is that we end up burning ourselves out energetically because we're giving all of our energy to outside factors, and we forget that we actually need some juice to keep plugging along. So we need to create boundaries that are healthy for us and respected by those that we are surrounded with and surround ourselves with. So how do we do this? Well, very simply. We can really go completely old-fashioned with this, in that we can, take a piece of paper and write down what doesn't work for us, what works for us, and how we can gain more clarity by respecting ourselves and our boundaries that we've created. Now, we can create things and we can change them over time, but if something is working for you and it's helping you stay in your own self-respect and your own integrity by being able to say no with love rather than with frustration or guilt, that will help you go a long way. So I write things down. That's my way of doing it. And how is this affecting me? Do I want to have another experience the same as this? No. So how am I going to change that? By creating a boundary that I don't want people to cross, or I walk away. So basically, it's how much are you going to take on? So if somebody comes at you and they're constantly, kind of bullying you into doing things that you don't want to do, you're feeling influenced, you're feeling pushed into something that you really don't want to do. But you love this person so much, and you don't want to let them down. You don't want to hurt their feelings. So you say yes at your own detriment. You're not honoring yourself through that, are you? So you have to create a boundary for yourself that's going to honor both parties. So you're just going to say, you know what? Unfortunately, I don't have enough juice left in me to help you with this. But down the road, I'll let you know if there's any time and I can come and help you. However you want to do this is your life. You need to create your boundaries that you can respect for yourself and that will work for you. But you do need to become more assertive in that you need to learn how to say no in a loving way. Because saying yes all the time just can also create a lot of dis-ease within your own physical body, because you're creating negative emotions from those experiences that are not pleasant. And those emotions become a self-talk process that take you into the guilt thought process. And then you get angry, frustrated, and even vindictiveness comes in sometimes. And you feel, betrayed, and on the list can go. And I've been through this many times. So sometimes we have to change those boundaries that we created, because sometimes those are old ones and they no longer serve us in the being that you have become. Because each time we shed a part of ourselves that's negative, or an aspect of ourselves that's no longer serving us on our journey to mastery, we will choose to just let it go and pretend what didn't happen. But that's not always a solution either. So taking the time to just say, okay, in this situation, this doesn't work anymore for me. It doesn't make me feel good. Now, that's the thing. What would make you feel good about yourself when you say no to someone you love? No, I'm sorry, I can't help you with that. It's just not my bag. Whatever. And if you say yes, make sure that you're saying it because you really want to do it. Because it makes you feel good to be of service, and that you have the time and the energy to be there for them and to hold space for them too. And by doing it from your heart, then you know that you're doing it for the right reasons, and that it'll really be a win-win situation. Boundaries are something very important that we tend to forget. But once you create them for yourself, and you will make adjustments along the way, because not everything's carved in stone. Not every tool that you have, that you've acquired over the years, is going to keep going and being your tool. These can be amended and upgraded, if you will, and added to and changed to accommodate the person that you're becoming, because every step of the way changes who you are. And the journey is just that. It's a journey. It's definitely not a destination, that's for sure. Because we all start from somewhere, that beautiful little spark of light, and then we all return to it. And that's what we're here to rediscover, is that spark of light that we are. So by creating a boundary, just know that you can create boundaries that are loving and positive, and that they are a win-win situation for everyone. So if you're like me, take a piece of paper, okay, what's not working for me and what's working for me, and how I can create a win-win situation with these experiences going forward. That's my bag. Some of you might just choose to be more, inspired by instantaneously creating them in your mind and practicing those as you navigate your life. However you choose to do that, just know that they're important parts of being in control, if you will, of being more balanced in your life, because God knows that we've all had the experience of being a doormat and being taken advantage of, and that's not a pleasant thing to experience. But once you know that and you say no more, you create a boundary and you apply it and abide by that boundary because you love yourself enough to do that, and you love the other people as well. That they'll have to experience something else with someone else. Anyway, I hope that this has helped somewhat, and we'll see you all again soon. Thanks a lot for watching and stopping by. Namaste.